to this guy. Yes, go out tonight, I just might. Yes, style cleaner than yours, so don't buy. Yes, I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited about today. First of all, I want to say what's up to all of my true viewers and hello to all the new viewers. You guys know what today is. It's Monday. We're doing Real Housewives of Potomac. I have my really good friend here, Busy Blue. Say hi to the people.
Hi, say baby daddy. Shout out to Porsha.
We were trying to get some things together behind the scenes, but it just wasn't working the way it was supposed to work. So we got on a little 15 minutes late, and somebody else wasn't ready too, but we will not talk about that.
Let's talk about it. We can. What we're
going to do is
you had KFC today?
What we're going to do is take care of the business first. If you want to join my tribe, please stand by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Also, turn on notifications. When you turn on notifications, make sure you turn on all so that you get notified by all of my videos and not just some whenever YouTube decides to do it. Like the video, comment below, and also share the video so that your friends of the friends that you know can see the video as well. While me and Busy had this conversation that he about to want to have, let us know where you are logging in from. Now, what were you saying?
Oh, I had nothing to say.
Okay, good.
I was just saying, shout out to Porsha. She the real MVP. I don't want her mad at me.
I love these comments that are up here. You want to read this one?
It says, "Busy Blue."
Comments today.
I just, with maybe 2 months, been watching you, and you keep me smiling, laughing, keep your head held high. You are truly blessed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, powerful. So debonair, just recently started watching you in your live, and love your calmness, and you're keeping me thinking and always smiling. God has a great blessing for you. You know what I love about So Debonair, y'all? And I tell him this all the time. There's an innocence in his eyes. There's an innocence there, and it's so adorable. Hey, from Maryland. Hey, y'all. Hey, Ernestine. Come on, South Carolina. I was just there. Hey, Bronx. Hey, DC, that's where I live. Hey, Miami. Hey, Chi-Town. I dated a girl from Chi-Town. She was crazy. Hey, Charlotte.
I dated a man from there. He was crazy, too.
Everybody from Chicago crazy. Okay, we going to get to the show? Yeah, they just saying where they're... Yeah, they say where they're from. Papillonian.
I just asked them to do that. That's why they're doing that.
Florida. Hey, Florida. My boys. Hey, Miss Keisha Gra. You like this shirt, Tracy?
Somebody was talking about it before we got onto the show today.
I was telling him that I liked it too. I was telling him that my grandma got a tablecloth that looked just like that. What do you like about the shirt, Tracy? Tell us what you like about the shirt.
Let me put this other one in here because, first of all, we're not gonna do this.
What are we not going to do? Oh, see, look, the devil said it's a lie.
You read it. You're okay, so
we love you, Busy. Stay busy. Today's morning meeting was awesome. Thank you, and please make sure you're on your P's and Q's and your best behavior so that you don't get fired. Okay?
I feel like it was a little ghetto.
Your mama looks ghetto.
Mom, please don't respond to him.
Side baby daddy. Well, I'm his only baby daddy, but he is my side baby daddy. I'm like, y'all could call me the Nick Cannon of YouTube. Hi, Porsha. You know you my fave. She says become a subscriber. Make sure y'all notifications is set so all get notified whenever So Debonair goes live.
I don't know why y'all laughing at him.
What do we say? I think they're laughing at you. Hey,
no, they're laughing.
Hey, Monique. I know Monique. Deb, you look. Does he look rosy, y'all?
I'm gonna have to agree with Busy on that one.
Not true, Busy Blue. What it say?
Everybody from Chicago is not crazy.
Oh, your white looks great too. Oh, actually, it's a what would you call this?
It's not what they thought that it was. It wasn't. So that doesn't mean it means it doesn't look that
it's
great.
like a beige.
It's like it doesn't look that great.
It's like a beige. And then I have on Savage Fenty today too, y'all.
I think that cavemen kind of wear that color, but that may be from where you're from, so that makes sense.
Yeah, because they didn't have the colors that you're wearing now. What is that?
Yes.
Gay rose.
Gay rose. Birmingham, Alabama. So debonair. That's my new nephew. God is able. Thank you for the super chat, Miss G Carter. Love the collaboration.
Oh, thank you.
And I know who that is. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this episode because they tell me I gotta quit reading all the comments. Are you ready?
I was born ready. I came out the womb ready to talk about Potomac. My mom was like, "What are you talking about?" When I was a baby, but it's because I came out the womb like that. Wait a second, did you get a cut? You look freshly.
And I thank you for liking my shirt as well. I cut my hair. Yes, I did.
You look very handsome.
Thank you. You look very handsome too.
It hurts you to say that.
No, I was just I want to give the energy that it needed to be given. That's all. Is that okay?
I know you wanted to give more than that. I'm sure. Did you have KFC today?
Where do you? No, that's not. This is why we can't do this. You already starting. No.
All right, so let's get into the Jiminy Cricket. I was just wondering. I thought you had KFC, so I was thinking Jiminy Cricket. I thought you had KFC in the back. My God. So you guys, I love to have my glass of champagne when we're talking about Potomac because this is what we have, and this is a very beautiful champagne flute. I wish I could show you guys how beautiful it really looks, but. And what are you sipping on? A carbonated high fructose corn syrup beverage? What are you having today?
I'm sipping out of my New Orleans cup that I got. I always drink out of that cup. Uh-huh. And what I'm sipping on is vodka and white grape peach juice.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Are we ready now?
Oh wait, because I'm trying to have light banter with you, and now
you was like, "Can we hurry up and get ready? Are we ready now? Are we ready?"
Wow,
so I'm not ready for you. And now all of a sudden,
no disrespect, Porsha.
Portia's not even in my ear. Porsha is not. You don't see her down here.
But they like to see our energy together. So can we at least catch up?
Well, that's what I was trying to give them, and then you was like, "Can we hurry up and get into it?" So I was trying to hurry up and get into it. But here's the banter. Do you want to read the comments while we're doing this? Here we go. Let's go.
Busy has good eyes. Thank you, Abwa. Busy Blue is hilarious. Mia got everything. Everyone saying Jiminy Cricket.
I love that she said Jiminy Cricket.
Hey, everybody. Me too. I like So Deb's shirt. Go ahead and send that to me.
Why you sound like that?
I'm trying not to give too much energy so I don't get yelled at.
You the one who just cussed me out about getting arrested on it.
Was there a swear word in there?
I feel like you wanted to say one, but you didn't say it.
I would never swear at you. There's some swear word. I would never swear at you. Busy needs a shirt with bees. I have a Busy Blue shirt. Should I start wearing that? No, I don't want to overdo it on your channel. I don't want to overdo it on your channel. Busy, don't make me click the link. No, Porsha, don't click the link. She's gonna pop the trunk. Porsha said, "I'll pop that trunk on you."
You're on a different channel, so I think you should definitely wear that shirt.
Yeah, but this is about you today.
No, when you come over here, this is about us. So you should definitely do that.
I think it's always about us.
Okay. Are we ready now?
You run the show, Captain.
Oh, I can run the show now. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started
with this. So put a yes or a no a 1 or a 2 in the comments. Do y'all like if we just catch up just a little bit? Can we catch up for like 10 minutes? Put a yes or a no, or a 1 or a 2. 1 means yes, 2 means no. Can y'all just really quickly in the comments let us know? Do y'all like if we just catch up for the first 10 minutes? I can make him.
That's what I was trying to do, and then you was like,
"No, you moved your camera from that KFC thing that when you was drinking high C. You didn't want me to point out that you had mashed potatoes and extra crispy chicken in the back."
Thank you, Rebecca, for the super sticker.
Oh, Rebecca, she looked good. Go back to Rebecca's. Was she on the beach? Where do you think she was? Okay, I'm gonna guess. I think she was at the top of a bed. Where do you think? She looked like she's on the beach.
To me. Yeah,
Rebecca, tell us where you were in your photo.
Everybody said yes.
No, we had 2 haters. Nari's 21 said no. He want to be with you.
CDs. Did you say 2 for no?
Yep, we got 2. She's at the beach. I gave you that idea, so I was right.
I really couldn't see it till I had zoomed in on it because I'm having a problem right now, but that's fine. We're getting one, so we're catching up.
Okay, we're done. We're done. I said for the first 10 minutes, it's been 11, so we're done. Unless we come, I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm fly. Oh, I get high. Oh, everybody
It did not
know
say
they give me high
it did not say I get high. It did not say that.
Oh, what's the lyrics? I'm fly. Yes.
Yes.
Skylights.
Okay.
Yes.
So-
Everybody around me get high fives. Yes. I'm so doing there. All right. I'm done. Let's get to the episode.
All right, so let's start out with scene number 1. We have Robyn waking up with the kids, the 10-minute, 3-minute thing before the kids have to start school. Juan's not happy about it.
That episode started like that?
Yeah, it started exactly just like that. Did you not watch it again?
You know, wait till we get off this live. Go ahead. So, okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about how he's treating her during this pandemic? And
hated it. And you know what? What's interesting? So for those who don't know, I definitely do have a partner. His name is Devoe. And he knows about So Different Than My Side Baby Daddy. And I went through a very rough patch of depression throughout this pandemic. And people's depressions are in different stages. And depression doesn't matter if you got kids. It don't matter if you white, black, gray. I'm gonna say gray, white, black, or whatever, background, ethnicity, how much money you have or don't have. Depression has set in or hit people in different times. Because I've been hearing a lot of people who are like, the pandemic been over. People start going outside. It's been a year and a half. Yeah, but then in a year and a half, if you've been inside this so long, you got accustomed to that. Now you got to start doing work. I was watching this video today, and a woman she was saying, thank God my kids went to college, because I can't even imagine trying to be a mother at this time, go to work, and still have kids that go to school. I just didn't. Now, Juan is, one of the finest husbands in the Real Housewives franchise, but I think that he is not taking care of his wife's needs during this time. I wish that'll be a single day for me. I wish Tater Bay will come in here. We got kids, and he's like, did you take the dog for a walk? And then he closed the door. Did you take the dog for a walk? You are an able-bodied citizen. Robyn is showing signs of clinical depression that so many individuals have gone throughout this pandemic. Yet he's talking to her like she on the basketball team. Nah, you slacking, bro. You got to get those layups. Oh no, this is not, I'm going through a depression, and everybody handled the pandemic differently. Some introverts actually went through a hard depression because they said they like to be inside, but they want to be inside by their own on their own accord. Now they're being forced to be inside, and they went through depression. She is just being forced.
Do you think that I understand what you're saying? Because I agree with what you're saying. But do you also feel like that was a lot more work that he's normally used to doing, and it was hard on him as well?
You mean being a parent?
Not being a parent. I think that being a teacher, being a parent, being there was a lot of things
during the pandemic.
There were a lot of things that they had to do that they weren't used to doing, and a lot of times I think that with their relationship, Juan just didn't do it. So as hard as it was on, right, but as hard as it was on Robyn, it probably was on him as well.
No,
you're not gonna give him that.
I'm not giving the way that he talked to her. It made me feel as if he's not.
I think he was talking to her the way that he talked, that how they talk normally which was as like a coach, like you said, you got to get up.
We're not in a normal situation.
But we have never been in this situation before. So maybe that's the only way he knows how to communicate with her, because that's how they communicate.
So then we give him grace because none of us have been in this side before. And then as she's going through a depression, say to her, well, he don't know how to talk to you because he also hasn't gone through this.
Well, if we normally communicate this way and now I have to change it, yes, he needs time to figure out how to change that conversation.
So Juan gets the time, but Robyn doesn't get the time.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think that they both are just in a bad place. I don't think that he's wrong. I think that she's wrong. But I think that we should have put all the weight on him because he's experiencing something different as well.
But if he's in a space where he can acknowledge the fact that you're not the same or you're not doing things, he is in more of a receptive place than the lady who's sleeping all day. He's in more of a receptive place to reflect.
Okay, I can give you that.
You can't be the person who acting like you okay and then not seeing the signs that I'm depressed.
I just think that Juan is always used to being on the go because, I mean, when you're playing sports, you know what the ups and downs looks like. Robyn hasn't been a part of any of that.
So he should have been more cognizant.
It's like, well, no, because his mind is always on. We still gotta keep going, because if we lose all the time, we still have to keep trying to play to win. And so I feel like his mentality was that for his family was, we can't get lazy, we can't stay in the bed, we can't be depressed, we got to keep going. So I feel like how he's been raised, and we know his backstory with his parents, he never had time to actually sit down and be tired for anything.
Okay, first, we're not gonna do this.
You have to give him a little bit.
Robyn's backstory, his family, his parents died, and her parents took him in. So his backstory is her backstory.
But Juan never had a time to be. But Juan never had a time to be tired. He never has had that.
And that's what's sad.
That is sad, but you also have to realize maybe that's why his mentality is what it is, because he's never had a time in his life to be tired where he can't keep going.
So what did you think from the saying? Can you dissect this for the people?
I feel like it was very sad that he was saying it to her because maybe she doesn't understand his experience. But I also felt bad for him because he can't sympathize with her or empathize with her because he doesn't know that experience. And I think that they both have to give each other grace. And I think as viewers, because we know the backstory of his, maybe we should give him a little bit more grace.
Okay.
That's what I think. Is that all we got?
I mean, I heard what you had to say. I thought
it
was ignorant, but I'm with you.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll move on to the next part. LaDon.
What's that?
And her new business. You don't know what LaDon is? It's the most successful business that's been branched out of the Housewives of Potomac. With the perfume and
not the candles and essential oils, not for lazy moms.
That's not a part of the show anymore, so we can't say that. So we're gonna move on to LaDon, which is the most successful business that's been bought out of Potomac. She started with perfume and now she's moving on to hair. She's giving women glueless wigs. How do you feel about her moving on to a different business venture?
I feel like everybody who's in this chat should be calling down to the elderly abuse hotline and letting them know that lady had that man trying to move those lights and stuff and plants, okay, at his old age. and is we should call.
So you want to be ageist?
Say he wasn't like this. Oh, okay. And as he was moving the stuff, just Karen's like, I look a little yellow. You think yellow? And he almost broke his back.
So she's helped him through his whole career of things that he's done.
And she's trying to kill him so he can move a plant.
I don't think she's trying to kill him, but she wants his support. And she deserves that.
Excuse me, kiss. Y'all put in the chat. Do y'all think that he should have been moving that plant? Because I felt like he was about to break his back. I started to call AARP and say, yo, somebody go down to her house down there by Potomac. Somebody said, LOL, poor Ray. I felt the same way. Exactly.
I feel like she wants his support like she supported him, period. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
It will be if he can't move. You know his ding dong don't work already. Gizelle said it. Oh, I sent you 2 videos today. Did you watch them?
I did watch them.
Because I need you to be prepared
for
what I was about to say.
Oh, I knew why you sent them to me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew why you sent them to me.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you know what I'm about to say today.
Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of figured that anyways, but that's fine. So this scene wasn't really that long, so we can kind of move on.
Yeah, he said he's gonna start getting on a Zoom call. You was on a Zoom call with me today too.
We weren't on the Zoom call.
But you weren't on the call, but I was on the call.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, got you.
Yeah, because I'm a boss. Say I'm not a boss.
You are a boss, busy.
Hey, you're a boss too. This is
okay.
Elder. Somebody said this is. Go back to that comment.
I'm not doing this in the comments. I'm not doing this in the comments.
313 Yolanda said that this is Elder. 313 Yolanda said this is elder abuse, and I agree with you. We need to get the troops together. Let's get Nosey on the case.
Let's move on to Gizelle and Ashley. Gizelle expressed her concern about Michael and the nanny. Based off his past behavior with the cheating rumors, they recap Karen's party. The discussion comes up about Mia saying, after she realized that Gizelle wished death upon Ray, she's questioning if Gizelle is really that type of person. Maybe she's just a pretty face.
Tell us your thoughts first, because you keep going to me. Talk to us about how you felt about this thing.
Because I'm narrating the situation, but I will tell you because I didn't have my notes. So if we can keep going, Gizelle is going to ask her about the comments. Does she have a beautiful soul? That's what Gizelle said. Mm-hmm. Which Mia never said she had a beautiful soul. She said she has a beautiful heart.
Fact.
So Gizelle don't even know what the girl said. So she couldn't evaluate what the girl said. So
I think that Gizelle is.
Gizelle is.
I think Gizelle.
A beautiful soul or a beautiful heart? Which one does she have?
I think Gizelle is a Virgo, okay? And she's black and white.
Oh, you trying to attack? Okay.
I'm being serious. I think Virgos have this, they can be cordial, but they either like you or they don't like you. It's not no in between. They can feel, at least I don't know a Virgo like that. They like you or they don't like you. And they put you in that box, okay, after the action that you've shown to them. And that's just where you fit. And I felt like it was genuine of Gizelle to be like, girl, so am I just a pretty face or am I this? I think that it could have been a beautiful heart, soul, whatever. Do you like me or do you not like me? Because Gizelle don't care either way. She just want to know how she moved with you. So, girl, do you like me or not like me? So that I can know how I operate with you. Because I can also bring you out with Karen's fireball truths. So just let me know what's the tea, sis.
But Karen, I mean, why are you exposing something that Karen is already honest about? That doesn't make any sense to me.
What has Karen been honest about?
That she loves fireballs.
Her drunk truth?
She loves fireballs.
You mean her drunk truth?
She loves fireballs.
Are you talking about her drunk truth? Her
So
drunk
if
truth.
we can say that
Her drunk truth.
Karen has a drunk truth.
Her drunk truth. Yes.
We'll talk about that in a minute. What I will say in defense of Virgos, we're people who observe our surroundings before we make a decision.
Okay.
So I do understand what Gizelle is doing because Mia already said, I feel like she has a beautiful heart, not a soul.
She's a beautiful soul in her heart. I'm a great judge of character.
Yeah.
I'm a great judge of character. And this young lady right here, she got more craters than Kenya Moore in her face. And she had too much work done for her face to be looking like that. I'm sorry, Mia.
What does that do with anything?
I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there. Go ahead. Sorry.
Even with Kenya Moore having those craters, she still is a beautiful black woman. So it doesn't really matter.
Kenya Moore, yes.
Mia's beautiful.
I think her surgeons have done an amazing job.
Well, we don't know what she looked like before then, but I guess we did see with her pregnancy.
We did, so. And I think that
she was beautiful to me. I mean, maybe beauty's in the eye.
Would you sleep with her?
I would sleep with any woman, so that's not a question to ask me.
So then I don't think that.
It's just not for me. But what I will say is what she looks like to me now, I think she is very beautiful. I thought in her pregnancy picture, she looked beautiful as a pregnant lady. But back to her Gizelle being a Virgo, we are observers before we interact with anything.
Yep.
So I do get why, and I think the compliment that Mia gave her kind of swayed her more on the favorable side. Mm-hmm. So I definitely do understand that.
And the text messages. This was a part of that scene too.
And yeah, absolutely. So I think that's why Gizelle was kind of like maybe not judge this lady at first. I also think that Karen told her, don't come in just saying I'm just Karen's friend. Learn these ladies by yourself, or at least let them think this before you are all on my side. Because one, we don't know if Karen and Mia are real friends. We know that they bring Housewives in as a friend because Wendy is definitely not a friend to Candiace at this point, but she brought her in as a friend. So we have those examples. So, but I do understand that whole Virgo thing.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then also with that aspect, and again, y'all, because y'all hate me when I say this. I don't think that this is a Gizelle caping session, but knowing that the lady said that she has a good heart. Oh my gosh, I'm a good judge of character. And then she's texting, "Happy Valentine's Day, sis. Oh, you look so beautiful today. I saw your Instagram post." Now she's tweeting me and Robyn.
Well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Because then behind my back, you're like, "Oh, I don't think that she's a great person."
She said that one time.
She said that one time. It's questionable.
She said that one time.
Yeah, but that happened before she tweeted us and texted us, "Happy Father's Day."
Valentine's Day?
You know what I'm saying? It was in jest.
Okay. Because are they fathers? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. If she was wishing the fathers happy Father's Day, that doesn't really mean that she liked the girls. That means she liked the fathers. So what does she wish them? Happy Father's Day or Happy Valentine's Day? Because maybe I missed that part.
I won't do anything in jest anymore because you clearly can't take it up.
Are you ready to move on to the next part?
I moved. Oh, well, I did like this scene where they were catching up. I did like how we're not supposed to be having a storm today, and it feels like there was thunder. But I did like how Gizelle wanted to do something. She seemed like she was truly caring for Ashley. Like I had twins.
We're on our way to this.
Yeah, but that was part of this scene, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Where the cake happened?
Oh yeah. You're right.
I thought so.
I thought
normally are kind of,
shifty. Yes, okay.
But I loved how she kept. Yo, babe, put down Epsom salt. how she cared for her, and she was like, "Yo, when I had my twins, people kept saying twins, 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 twins. Mia is a lie, Rebecca. Thank you. And no one cared for me, so it's time for us to pamper you. And I love the sentiment. I do feel like Gizelle, as much as people don't like her, and I know a lot of Virgos like Gizelle, they're misunderstood. If you say so. Shout out to Candiace's mom.
Is Candiace's mom is a Virgo?
No.
That makes so much sense. If she's a Virgo, that makes so much sense.
But what I'm saying is Gizelle has a good side to her, and I do feel like it was honorable of her to say, can you hear that?
Hear what?
Like the thunder, it's like really bad right now. But I thought it was honorable for her to say, you know what? I want to make sure that you're taken care of. And even when she got her cake first, Ashley was like, oh my God, that looks delicious. She's like, well, you're the pregnant girl. Like, yo, you should eat first. Like, yo, take this cake. People, I think that her issue with Karen or the people that she doesn't like, because Virgos can be very harsh to the people that they do not care for. And they can put all of their attention and power and negativity to that person. And then people look at them a certain way. And it's the people who love them who say, nah, that's not really them. They just don't like that person. Or that's not really them. They just act that way because of that situation. Unfortunately, we can see Gizelle do it to all the people she don't like. And she gets this now title of she's a nasty person. But I see genuine and appropriate moments for her. You know, she didn't say, well, wait till your cake come. You know, yeah, this was the delicious, this is what it's called, but I think they ran out. Or
so do you think, so let's say that Karen was pregnant. Would she have done it for Karen?
Knowing Gizelle and the twins and what she's gone through, I think she would. Now, I think she would be similar to Candiace in the, I'm not going to say nothing bad.
Okay.
But not necessarily that, girl, we about to give you a pampering party. I'll attend.
Mm-hmm. I will say, I do agree with you on that. We're very much like that. If we like you, we like you. If we don't, we don't. But you will know it. So I get it. But I also feel like Gizelle, and maybe because of the job, she's just extremely a little bit more messy than I would be.
Yeah, well, you're not on reality television, even though you have that rosy shirt on.
That's why I just said because of the job.
Somebody in the room with you?
You heard me, right?
Okay, here we go.
Every time I have to talk to you because he doesn't.
Exactly. Somebody said, what's up?
He said, okay, so let's move on to Robyn, Wendy. They are doing, what's her name? Akasla?
What did you say was?
Akasla. I heard what it was before, but now I knew I wasn't going to remember how to pronounce it.
Okay.
What is her name?
Akasla. Okay, so
I don't think it's Akasla. What
did
is
you think
it?
It was?
I thought it was something different.
You wrote the notes.
Escala. That's what it is.
Yes.
I should have probably put like Escala. One, I loved her.
Mm-hmm.
But they are in Robyn's warehouse for Embellish. The business is growing, which I'm extremely proud of Robyn for that. She now has clothing and new style hats. She's worried about making mistakes that puts her in debt, which is very commendable because of the things that they went through before. Wendy tells Robyn about her new Mila Eve candles. They discuss the altercation between Wendy and Mia. Wendy says the old Wendy would have popped Mia, but she's now the new Zenwin. How do we feel about Zenwin?
I don't know how we feel about it, but let me tell you about how I feel about the scene.
I'm talking about, when I say we, I'm talking about the people in the comment section.
Oh, the congregation.
Yes.
The congregation.
The tribe.
Oh, sorry. The tribe. I will say I like Escala.
Okay.
I'm happy for Robyn's business. It looks like it's really growing.
I was very happy about that.
Can somebody tell me what Robyn's mother has? Because it looked like she was doing fraternity, like Greek paraphernalia stuff. But I digress. I was excited about that. They came to Shop and Lubes. I love a girl in the lube. Okay. And when Wendy comes and she's being Zen Wen, I told you this already today. So Devoe, y'all made her like this. And
y'all didn't make her do anything.
Y'all like you with that rose shirt. This is what y'all did to her. Let me tell y'all.
Smell the roses.
You didn't even watch that today. I watched you put that on.
Okay.
But y'all made her like this. When she was talking about education.
I agree. Domino, I agree.
Yeah, because y'all made her feel like
when she's about education. Go ahead. When she's about
the girls were dragging her. Oh, she wants a degree. She's so educated. Oh my God, I can't believe she keeps talking about that. Now the girls talk about candles, and you're like, oh wait, what happened to your degrees? And y'all, people, we're not monoliths, and when we stand firm in our truth, y'all drag us. So now switch to the other side, and y'all drag us again. Y'all want her to start doing songs like drag hoes or whatever that song was, that lady who got those essential oils to keep doing those interviews, even though she's not on the show anymore. She don't care about the show. Keeps doing.
Thank you, Queen Mermaid.
So Deb, you look so handsome in that shirt. You think so, Queen Mermaid?
Yes. I feel like Wendy is wearing us out with the 4 degrees as much with Zen Wen.
Okay. Now Zen Wen is not Zen
at all. Let's be clear. She's not.
She's very aggressive, in my opinion.
Yes. Oh, they love my shirt. Because that's all she talked about, those 4,000 pieces of paper. I'm saying so. I mean, I'm just reading the comments.
Brown Skin Beauty said, busy, you are a hater. Oh, yikes.
I don't think you're a hater.
I don't think you're a hater either. Your shirt's ugly, though.
Who, my shirt's ugly?
Mm-hmm. But you're handsome.
But your shirt's plain, so we're in agreement. So plain, ugly. We
see each other,
and we move on.
You see how I got brought into it? Look at my shirts. Like, you see how I got brought into this? I even do nothing.
I don't know nothing about food stamps.
Come on, shout out to Jennifer. All right, what's the next
Williams.
Okay, so I am gonna have the next thing because the it's really y'all don't hear that at all.
No one hears anything that besides you.
Like it's like the thunder is really, really, really loud. So I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure that my
I don't hear thunder at all. I don't. If you want to be here, to say you want to be here.
Yeah, you better look to the side. Go ahead. Go to the next one.
Okay, hold on. My phone. So you keep on making me wait too late. Okay, so the next thing is Mia and Gordon. How do you feel about Gordon?
I love him.
I love how he loves her. I think that I love also that she's able to say what she wants to say without there being a lot of backlash.
First of all, there should be no backlash from me. I'm your wife or your husband. Like, I think what I enjoy about him, and it took me and my boyfriend to get to this point where I feel comfortable being vulnerable and not being looked at. Sorry, y'all didn't hear none of that, right?
No.
Okay, but not being looked at.
If you don't hear it, tell me about it.
Learn to see. See, I heard the thunder. Yo, the thunder is like it's about to bust it open. But I love the fact that she feels comfortable being vulnerable and then not feeling like she's gonna get judged for her vulnerability. See, look at it. All the people heard it. Only you didn't hear it because you want me to be here even when I'm being struck down by the devil.
Yes, I heard it a lot.
See?
I mean, there are 110 people in here, and I see 4 people who said they heard it. So
Wow.
Can we really say that everybody's hearing this?
Oh, you think I sent the girls?
They might have come from your channel. I don't know.
Somebody said, get your flashlight ready. No, it really is coming down, y'all. I do. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
I do like her. I like her husband. I love her story. I'm hoping that she gets a chance to talk to her mother one-on-one. I come from a broken family, so I understand the significance of being fearful that things won't change. And I love that she gave grace to her mother and in the form of, I was writing letters to her and maybe she didn't. Maybe she wrote letters back to me and they didn't get to me, and maybe the letters didn't get to her.
Okay.
Somebody said, have you never been to a thunderstorm? No, I have, but I live in Northern Virginia and I live in a built community where
those storms are bad.
The lines go out real easily. You could be totally connected and then everything drops.
So how did you feel about when Ascala asked about what she should expect from the group, and she said, well,
who's she?
Who?
You said she said
Robyn said
Karen drinks a lot.
Karen drinks a lot. Yeah. How you feel about that?
No way. She just the episode before, Karen had called Gizelle drunk. So I think that it's all fair.
Didn't Gizelle call her drunk before that?
And didn't we get a problem when Ashley said that Monique was driving in the trees?
But
I felt no ways because everybody.
If there's a new person coming into the group and they asking how do I
be wary, the girl drinks.
The girl drinks.
Yeah,
so she should be worried because Karen drinks.
Yeah, be wary. That girl drinks a lot. So if you got Fireball, bring 2 bottles.
Oh, so it's more like if you want to hang out with her, bring a drink. Y'all have a good time.
Yeah, bring 2 because she will drink 1 bottle by herself.
Oh, that's how you felt. Okay.
You asked me, and that's how I felt.
I was just
Karen is not above reproach.
I just feel like that was very irresponsible.
Okay, well, here we are.
I feel like if this is a show that you want to keep going on, if y'all are supposed to be friends, because it's Robyn, it's not Gizelle, it was disrespectful.
I understand.
Because what if Mia would have said, what I respect from the ladies, well, Robyn's still running for a man who doesn't even really want her.
Well, you just got here, so I don't think you would know.
She didn't. But
you
she
were
was
in clit reconstruction surgery when my man was running the cheat.
She respected her enough to say, learn the girls by yourself. When her friend asked about them, she threw a shot saying she drinks a lot.
I feel like in that car ride, Karen was saying, well, Gizelle, she doesn't like her. I think that she was also trying to warn her as well.
No, she told her to learn. That's why Mia went in learning the girls by herself. She took up for Gizelle in the same moment. And it was very made sure that Karen didn't give her bad information about the girls so she would hate them. Someone telling me, we don't know what this lady has been through prior to drunk driving or drunk anything. There's a whole organization called Moms Against Drunk Drivers. So to me, that's very irresponsible.
You're gonna bring Mad into this?
I didn't like that. Huh?
You're gonna bring Mad into this?
I didn't like that. I thought that was very irresponsible. I understand you want to try to read, but that wasn't a read to me. That was extremely irresponsible.
Right. Well, it was confirmed by the end of the episode. So you want to keep going?
It wasn't. So she's an alcoholic because she drank on the episode?
We can keep going to the. Thank you.
Okay. How do you feel about it? Hold on. So where we were at? Okay, so I said, do you think? Okay, so let's go to Mia and Gordon. They are going over the business plan. She's getting a check from Gizelle, or a text from Gizelle about Ashley's party. Mia isn't really too thrilled about it, meeting up with the ladies because of the interactions between her and Wendy. Gordon likes Eddie, but Mia thinks he's scared of Wendy.
Okay.
Do you think?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I tell Tay to Bay this all the time. If I can open up a back compartment and push some buttons and have you be just focused on me, do, I would do it. So I know people want people to be their own person, and I respect that. Everybody doesn't want that kind of love. And I want somebody who adores, loves, and cares for me. And Wendy, girl, if you got the voodoo, tell me what to do, okay? Because I open up the back of Eddie and have him programmed to look at me only anyway.
Well, we seen her make him change his answer to if he was
so
with a woman,
no,
he wanted to be with a woman in the group.
Go watch the episode
it
again.
Would be Mia.
Go watch the episode again. That. No, so I watched that episode. I was about to say twice, 3 times.
I watched it a lot of times.
He put N-I-A. I mean N/A. And she said on the episode, she said, no,
even if she said that, it looked like Mia. Even if that was the case, it still brings up the fact that could be a problem that he's attracted to Mia. So it's still the same situation.
Yeah, but his answer was truthful still. I'm not attracted to any of these people. What y'all holding on to is the fact that y'all okay.
But he's a man who has eyes.
Okay.
So since he's married to Wendy, there's no other woman that's attracted to him. None.
No, there's a lot of women who are attracted to him.
So that doesn't make any sense.
I don't think that it's as easy being a partner, if I'm going to be honest.
To a woman that's insecure.
I have felt yes, I have been insecure. Okay. Where if my partner been
too, so we can relate
there,
on this.
Yeah, has been very flirtatious and liking of someone, I'm like, is everything okay? And I felt insecure before. So, but he did answer the question. Honestly, he said no, N-A, but
I don't believe
his wife.
N-A.
His wife said, "That looks like Mia." If you go back to the episode, she said to him, "That looks like Mia," but he wrote N-A.
We will never know what he really wrote. You feel like he wrote N-A?
No, she said it in the episode. Y'all can go to the episode.
She did not say that he wrote N-A. Even if she said that, I feel like she said that to cover up the fact that he wrote Mia. And because the type of person that Wendy is, and she doesn't like her, I believe she did that on purpose. So,
okay, well, go back to the episode, and then I need you to apologize to me and repent.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that behind the scenes.
We sure will.
Okay. So let's move on to Chris and Candiace. Candiace is checking in on the children. She comes to the realization she may not be a bad momming, whatever that is.
Bad at momming.
She goes, that's what I said. She might not suck at momming. Mm-hmm. She goes downstairs and she starts to annoy the hell out of me with that singing stuff. And Chris is organizing the bar. Candiace tells Chris that her mom sees this, the empty bottles, she may be calling them drunks, basically. And then boom, Miss Dottie calls in.
Yep.
And calls them drunks. She tells her mom that she's having a meeting with Karen and she wants to, well, first of all, how do you feel about what she said about Chris? And before you even say that, I'll tell you this. I feel like that was a very irresponsible conversation to have in front of her mother while Chris was standing there. And it looked like Chris had left the room, but if you watch it back after that, Chris was actually standing behind her. And I feel like her mom already kind of has like a dislike for Chris, or she doesn't really trust Chris. So if that was my partner, I would never on FaceTime or on a speakerphone had that conversation with my mom because I would never want my partner to hear my mom say that.
Right.
And I felt like it was very detrimental. I feel like it was very hurtful to hear her say the things that she said about him. What do you think?
I felt like she was commenting on the decision that her daughter was making, and her daughter talked to her about it. Don't bring me into a conversation if you do not want my response. And if you feel like this is the man who's going to bring, girl, I'm letting you know as my daughter, that's a little shaky. And these are the reasons why I feel this way, because you tend to think that every time I have a response for you, I'm attacking you. So I'm trying to respond to you and tell you why I feel like this is not a good idea, and then we can back up off of it.
So at what point does she have a positive comment about Chris?
Why do I need to?
Because your daughter married him.
If your mother does not like your partner, why do they need to have a positive comment about your partner?
Because doesn't that cause marital problems?
Yeah, but if I'm your parent and I've raised you and I put you and I've tried to set you up for the best situation, and now you are starting to date someone in which I don't think you're going to have the best outcome with, you want me to just be like, okay, you got it?
I feel like, okay, and maybe because of what I went through in my marriage, I feel like every time
your mom supported you the whole time.
My mom has supported me the entire time. I never had an issue with that.
Okay.
But my partner's mother did not. She actually called me down to a car because of his aunt to tell me that she loves me. She hates my relationship with him. So I kind of feel like Miss Dorothy is out of place sometimes.
Okay.
And if her daughter loves this man, and to me,
and this is your ex-husband, right?
Yeah. I feel like because for me personally interacting with her husband, he rides for her to the end of this earth. So I really don't understand what the real gripe is. And I feel like they need to sit down and have a conversation on this show because, I mean, it would be a great storyline for Candiace. But why does she hate him so much? Or let me not use the word hate. That's very strong.
I don't think she hates him.
So that's why I took it back before you said anything. But why is it always the negative comments?
I think that
I also heard what she said, and I agreed with what she said. But was that right to say on national television?
First of all, she was just trying to call her daughter.
Okay, but she knew her daughter was filming.
And if this is a social...
we acting like she didn't know that.
Oh, no. I'm going to combat it and say, if we're trying to get reality television, why should she not have the real conversations on television?
But if we are going to do that, then when are we going to have the conversation when I sit down with you and say, Mom, and we have a real conversation about my husband? Because one thing about me is this. My mom can't disrespect my husband like this long all the time.
I don't think she disrespected him this long time. He was living in the house that I bought with you. She
did. It was a lot of disrespect.
Everybody called that Dorothy's house, and that man was living in it.
Yeah, they did, but he was also paying bills in that house as well.
Yeah, but if I really didn't like him, that man not moving in. And I paid for half the wedding.
I don't know. I don't think that's true because I think off the strength of her daughter, she did that stuff, not because of him. I just don't.
So then, what things can she do off the strength of her daughter, and then what things can she do?
Say things in private and not on national television, where we can keep this going on and on and on.
I think you're being unfair. I think you're being unfair.
And I was getting ready to say that maybe because personally I've been through this, so I know how I felt when these things happened to me, and I know I felt unfair. Mm-hmm. I know I felt like I never did nothing to this lady for her to feel this way about me. So, and
it's not about you sometimes.
But I feel like also Chris maybe not deserve that. And if he does, can you please say it behind closed doors? And let's talk about it before we get on national television saying these things, because that's hurtful. And it also causes wedges in my marriage.
That's true. And you weren't on television. So say you had a child and you saw that
I wasn't on television, but I had a very public marriage.
So, okay, well, even with that, if you had a child and you felt an inkling that this person is not doing my child right, and you were very continuous in telling your child, well, maybe you wouldn't. Now that I'm hearing from you, if you felt inklings that, yo, this is not the right person for my child, you would not let your child know that because you feel like it will hurt your child's partner, and your child's partner didn't do anything to you, so they shouldn't be getting any backlash.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, I feel like that's where Dorothy's coming from. Dorothy was just saying, I don't think that's a good idea, girl. Let's calm it down. Let's slow down. And you're saying, well, he ain't never do nothing to her, and he shouldn't be saying anything. She shouldn't be saying anything. So if you have a child,
come and manage the situation.
She's just talking to her daughter.
I get that, but
it's not my job to manage the situation. It's my job to tell you as your parent, this is what I think you should or should. And I'll say this. Ooh, hold on, my spirit.
Yes, let it speak.
I'm going through a situation in the family right now where my mother tried to warn someone about something and they got upset and didn't listen. And everything that my mom said came into fruition. Okay. And now it's let me go back to my mama. But I don't want to hear, I told you so. Because
should your children be able to make their own mistakes?
So then where do you come in as a parent?
Where you come in is that when the mistake happens,
you don't say anything prior to, you just let them do it.
No, you said what you say, but the way that it was said to me, I was just kind of really thrown off. And again,
what would have been the best way for her to say it?
Okay, Candiace, that's what you decided to do. I'm okay with that.
That's what she said. She said, "Well, okay."
No, she said, okay.
And then
it was so much shade in it. Literally.
So you're not saying it's not what she say, it's what she said and how she says she has to do. Yes. She has to do a whole 360 with her child.
Yes, because her child is not the only person that's being involved in what she said.
I don't.
And not only she's saying
that type of parent.
Listen, not only she's saying it to her, but she's saying it to the world because they're on national television.
I don't know. I think that I would be a different parent, and I think that I would tell my child, "You don't want to hear this from me." But let me tell you something.
On national television, you would want.
Girl, if you decided to be on national television, let me tell you.
Would you want to hear about your partner on national television?
Yeah, this is what you signed up for.
Okay. I just don't. I can't ride with it, and I'm fighting for Candiace at this point. You know, I don't even do this. I feel like
I'm fighting for Candiace too.
You're fighting for Candiace's mom right now.
I'm fighting for Candiace's mom, letting her know, like, this is not. We can look at Mary J. Blige, Tamar Braxton, Wendy Williams. We could. Like,
that's what I said.
No,
I feel like
her mother is worried about Candiace.
But hear what I'm saying though, as Candiace sitting in a situation between her mother and her husband, this is not a good space to be in. And I'm telling you this from real experience.
Why didn't Chris go upstairs? Take your drunk upstairs and feed your kids for lunch. I'm trying to talk to my daughter.
I don't think that
a good partner would be like, go fix the lunch.
Now the TV was wrong. I don't think that was right on national television. I understand her saying it to her in private, but that's not. I would never. For me as a partner, I would never let my mother embarrass my partner like this. I never. My biggest responsibility is to protect my partner. So I would never let my partner go through anything like that.
If my mother needed to tell me something and I know I'm not going to like it, I can honestly listen to her. And if I didn't want my partner to hear what my mother was saying, I would at least, because I've grown up with this person for a long time. I know at one point, if I'm talking to my mom and she about to say some regular stuff, I'd be like, okay, go walk the dog real quick. Because if
would you let her come on your YouTube channel and say that?
I would probably make sure that my partner didn't see the video. It's not my mother's job to protect my partner. It's my job to protect my partner. My mother's job is to protect me. So if my mother is saying something that is in defense of me, I cannot stop her because of how my partner. It's my job to protect my partner's feelings, not my mother's job to protect my partner's feelings. So if my mother is starting to start talking reckless, and I've been living with the lady for over 30 years, right? I can't then say I can start to feel.
I understand what you're saying though, but I'm saying protecting you, isn't that protecting your partner as well? Unless he's like beating you up or like destroying. Like I think that
I don't think it's my mother's job to protect my partner's feelings. My mom is my protector. Because if my partner decides to leave me, ain't nothing my mom could do about it.
Okay.
My mom is my protector only. She don't have nothing to do with what my partner has. Because if she keep protecting my feelings and my partner's feelings, my partner could wake up one day and be like, you know what, Busy, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
And then what my mom supposed to do?
I just feel like it's
my mom is only on my side and my side only.
But I think it's just the embarrassment of the relationship for me. What I look at, I don't think that the mom is not taking up for the daughter or giving her advice, but on national television, that's a lot.
But her daughter signed up for national television.
No, I understand that, but I also feel like there's some things that she can say where it's not on national television.
My daughter signed up for national television,
but her mother didn't.
I think she did. That's why she came dressed. And we need story, and we need storylines.
I need to see the signed check from Dorothy getting a check from Housewives of Potomac for me to understand the fact that Dorothy is getting paid to trash Chris on national television.
You want to go to the next scene?
I don't think that was right. Yeah, we can.
I hear you. I feel like
I don't think
we firmly disagree.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think this is a bad thing. I think it's a good conversation. Because I do think, when family get involved in things, because I've been through it, it's hard for the other person to really 100% stick around, because you also realize this parent just doesn't like me. Mm-hmm. And no matter what I do or no matter what I say, it's always going to be a problem. So that's where I come from with that. And again,
it's your partner's. It's your partner's job to make you feel comfortable with that. It's not the parent's job. I've been in relationships where a parent's partner didn't like me, and I gave my partner the world, and it was just like, this is not the one. Now that partner's in jail. Okay, it's just I'm not the best person for their child, and they feel that way, and they feel like something else is better. I guess a warden. They feel that way, and it's that partner's job to say to me, this is just my mom, this is my dad, like, I love you, don't worry about that, I got you. Or my parent always acts like this and always da-da-da-da. It's the partner's job. But as your parent, I've raised you, I brought you into this world, I've given you all the tools necessary, and then you choose the drug dealer, you choose the baby to date, like you choose Nick Cannon to have a relationship with. You deserve better. You deserve more. And I couldn't say to a mom who was like, that man is having sex with 4 people the same month, and then say, well, Nick Cannon was in the room. That mama was so wrong. She should have never said that because there was cameras filming a reality show. No, my daughter's making dumb decisions, and I'm gonna tell my daughter, girl.
So let me ask you this: as a Candiace fan, do you feel like she's making dumb decisions?
I feel like Candiace is making decisions with her and what she loves.
Okay.
I don't think that Candiace is making dumb decisions. I'm not Candiace's mom though, and I don't truly know the investment. I'm not a parent. I've never been a parent. I don't know the investment that Dorothy's truly making into Candiace's life.
Mm-hmm. That was just my only thing, and again, I feel like the mom has every right to say what she's saying.
But without Chris in the room, or not on national television.
Because I mean, let's take that for example. What if she said it in front of Chris's kids? How would we be looking at her at this point?
So what responsibility does Candiace have?
Candiace should be responsible for her husband, and whatever decision that she decides to make, that's her decision. If her mother wants to give her personal counseling, it should be in private. Now, however she feels about Chris outside of these things, but I feel like she kind of tore him down, and that's very disparaging. Like I didn't like that. And I saw when they kind of showed the end of it, he was actually standing behind her, so he heard what she said. Like it was a private conversation. Even if he didn't hear until the show aired, I'll be like, okay, maybe she at least tried to have it private, but she actually had it in front of him, and it was disparaging to me.
Hey.
So we can move on though. We don't have to agree on it. And I want people to think about that because it's something place where I've been at. Yeah. It wasn't a fun space, and I never did anything wrong. Yeah. I never made this woman feel like this towards me. She does how she personally felt, and I heard it all the time, like Chris hears it. So at some point, it makes you start to feel a certain type of way. Yeah, and I would never want to feel like that. I wish
your partner would have respected you more.
Well, my partner's partner and my partner's aunt, who was living with his mother, cut it and they killed it. So that's what I'm saying. But I don't see anybody doing that for Chris.
Well, how long did it take for it to be killed for you?
Not long at all. It made me feel like a few. Well, we weren't really seriously like committed to whatever we were doing. But I think once we got married, it was like we can't do this no more.
So how long?
I don't remember the time frame
because this is their second year.
But I think but ours was way shorter than that. We were married before 2 years. I mean, no, wait. His aunt said something way before 2 years.
What about him?
Before 2 years. He said something way before 2 years. His mother never stopped. But once the marriage happened, no, there was none of that.
And y'all was married in under a year.
No. That's why I said I had to change that because I was wrong. What I was saying was that his aunt and him said something to her multiple times because what she loved for me to do was help her do things. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't allowed in her house while she was there. But if she had something to be moved up the steps, she had groceries coming in, I could come in and do those things. It was almost like I was like a little slave to her.
Yeah. But the problem wasn't about how you treated her, it was about how she thought you treated me.
Yeah, I don't like the way that Miss Dorothy is treating him because I feel like Candiace feels like that he's treating her right. And
but Dorothy
she doesn't know what
feel that way.
She doesn't know what's happening behind closed doors. All she knows is what her past was like, what it looks like for her friends and what she's been through. But that's not Candiace's story. So she can't put that on Candiace.
Hey.
So, and I didn't want to go. I never even expected to go here today, but I realized while we were talking about it, I really didn't like that.
Sorry.
So let's move on to Karen and Wendy. Wendy goes to go get advice for her business. She wants to be the Black Martha Stewart. Now, I know you sent me some videos today. Mm-hmm. There was a little bit more education on this. So do you mind elaborating on that? Because I thought that was like, I didn't want to do that after I saw that. I had in my notes.
No, I don't. I don't want to elaborate anymore. I love this scene. Mm-hmm. I love how Karen stuck it to her hard. I think what is hilarious is that in one of the videos I showed you, what's really bothering me more than anything else is the fact that people stand Karen and don't see through the BS that Karen has. Like she is similar to Gizelle, and people don't like to. Can I talk? Because I feel like you have some stuff to say, and I haven't finished.
I will mute myself.
Okay. She's similar to Gizelle in the aspect of, and thank you, Miss Dre, for the $2 super chat. You look so good in your little yellow band.
And don't you love her smile though? Her smile looks amazing, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute myself again.
Your smile is amazing. It's the most beautiful smile I've ever seen in my life. But people don't see through her BS. And I love how some people can do that. And Wendy, when she first came in, she was very vocal. So this could be taken in two ways. If you're ignorant, and I said it, and y'all can fight me, I don't care. If you're ignorant, you saw the edit as Wendy saying the reason why Karen didn't take to me was because I didn't kiss her. Okay, I didn't come for her, needing her. Da da da. And if you ignorant, then you can look at her as groveling now. Oh, now she needs her. She's gonna come to her. But if you have some smarts to you, you can see that Wendy tried to start a business, girl, and you didn't like me before. The girls like you. You're a fan favorite. Tell me what you think about my business, okay? Because this is what gets your your socks rocked, okay? And in that same scene, here goes Karen. I like her now. You know, she's so amazing. You know, before when Wendy wasn't coming to the girl, oh, I'm not too impressed. There's nothing interesting about her. But as soon as Wendy asked her for advice, oh, you know, she's so great. I've always loved her. You know, Gizelle. Karen wants to be looked at as this mother figure. This, you know, this hen, mother hen. She's gonna bring the girls together. She's gonna gather the girls. And when you don't look at her as a mother hen, she don't like you. Okay? And
So
Wendy didn't look at her. Oh,
is she
I thought
Mother
she was on
Goose
mute.
now?
I thought you was on mute.
Is she Mother Goose now?
Who?
Karen, is she Mother Goose now?
I thought she's always looked like the goose.
Well, Wendy said she didn't come to her as Mother Goose, and now she's coming to her as Mother Goose. Is she Mother Goose?
I thought she's always looked like the goose.
And the goose is getting the job done. So yes. I wanted to hear you talk about this so that I don't have to go back and forth with you.
There's nothing to talk about.
Was she Mother Goose? Okay.
I don't think she was. I think she looks like a goose. Yes.
How do you feel about? Do you feel like their friendship is genuine?
No.
You feel like you feel like Wendy is using Karen?
I think Wendy's manipulating Karen, and Karen doesn't see it because Karen, she's clocked. All you have to do is boost Karen's ego. Yes, girl, you have all the businesses. Tell me what to do. You're so successful, and now Karen likes you. But if you feel like you can make it without Karen, Karen don't like you. She is a bird.
Wait, no, this one. Is it this one? This one is sent to me. The goose. So
you think this Rost shirt? You think this
no, my name's not Rost shirt. My name's not Rost shirt.
Rost shirt. You think this? Do you think this friendship is genuine?
Hold on. Can you do it again? Can you do it again? What was it called?
I hate you so much. You lucky you cute.
You lucky you cute. I feel like Karen is doing what Karen needs to do.
Okay, well, one of us has to.
Well, Wendy definitely has to because she done quit all her real jobs to make candles.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're all knowing we have to do it in this point of life. Them candles that she had, I tried to scroll through my Facebook page today because I think they show up late at night though, because those are the candles that they give out. You can start your candle business for free.
Okay.
And someone in his comments have seen that when y'all scrolling through the stories in y'all's timeline. Them candles those are the same candles that you can start for free.
Okay.
And as soon as I find them, it's gonna be a wrap on this channel because I'm telling y'all, it's the same. The logo's the same. The packaging is the same. So
yeah, let's wrap this channel up.
The funny part is that Mia started a new candle line today. Did you see that?
I did a video about it, or did I see that? Oh, so you don't watch my videos?
Oh, I didn't know if it was on yours or someone else's, but I know someone had did it this morning. I watched so many videos. So Mia's candle line is actually well, wait. I said it was from your channel this morning.
You say you weren't sure.
But I know I watched it this morning, but I think I watched it on like 3 different channels. So I don't know which one the first one that I seen. Because I thought I saw someone else's first. But I did see it. So Mia started her candle line. I actually like the titles of her candles as well. She didn't show that outside packaging because if it wasn't like Mia. So y'all both started the free candle line service. But she literally just showed that she has a candle line. And I like the titles of it. So if everybody's starting candle lines, is this a real thing? You want to sit there? I saw on your channel first this morning, Busy. I can't even hear you.
Okay, now I'm back. Okay, so I just want the truth. I just want the truth come out. Yes, Mia is childish, and she also is doing the, pay by the bottle, candles. But I am with Wendy, and I'm excited to see her candles.
Are you not excited about Mia's candles?
Who?
Mia's candles.
I'm not sure what he's talking about.
The ones that are out for sale right now.
I never heard of them.
Because how long has this been since they recorded this show?
I don't know. I like Bath and Body Works.
And Wendy's candles are not even.
I love.
You know what? I think that Wendy's candles are gonna smell like a double stack. They're gonna smell like those salted fries. They're gonna smell like a Frosty.
Don't you like those type of things?
With Wendy's. She should have collaborated with Wendy's. They would have sold more, and they would have sold faster. And before the show was over, they probably been out.
Well, now she has an idea. You want to go to the next thing?
And I need my coins for that.
Yeah, you're not talking to her though. You're actually disrespecting her. Don't give her nothing, Wendy.
Actually, that was a really good idea. That was not even
an amazing idea.
It was.
I would buy a Frosty candle for her.
I probably would buy a Frosty, especially the chocolate one. I would probably buy that.
I'm getting one after this for sure.
I'm probably gonna Uber.
Somebody said it smells like jollof. If I can get a candle that smells like jollof rice, it's over for y'all. Yo, can you imagine making dinner for your husband and you late from work and you're trying to get all this stuff together and you light that candle and he come in like, oh, okay, they cook it now.
Or what if you was making a bad smelling food or meal, but you lit that candle so that the food smelled good?
I would have believed that our followers make good smelling food.
I don't know who can cook and who can't cook, but I'm just saying, what if the food smelled good because of the candle and not because of what they were cooking?
Well, okay.
Everybody can't cook.
Okay, we got 12. We have 12 minutes.
Oh, we got 12. You never told me I was on a time frame. Okay, so we're at the spa event. Gizelle and Candiace talk about the conversation between her and Karen. Wendy shows up, then Robyn shows up. Ash shows up. Robyn then lets them know that.
Did you like Robyn's hair? I thought it was really good.
I don't remember what her hair looks like. The scholars showing up. Karen arrives. The last minute, Mia shows up. They played the baby game.
I thought it was really cute.
Let me do something really quick because I can't even. Oh, yes, I can. Hold on. I'm gonna show this. I want to know something.
What you want to know? Talk to me, sorry, baby daddy.
I'm about to pull it up because I need the answer to the question. And I had pictures I was gonna pull up. And you know what? I'm not gonna do this because I can't even see what's going on because it's too small. Did Gizelle show Karen's date of the birth on purpose?
No, it was right by the belly.
Okay, so that wasn't shade.
No.
Okay.
That wasn't that long ago. It was 97, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. What would be the shade?
because no one had a date on their baby bump, but Karen.
Okay.
So I was just asking.
We're doing the Jiminy Cricket. I think we're doing the
Jiminy Crickets is my new thing. I'm Jiminy Crickets everything, especially when you start talking mess to me in the morning times when we talk. Jiminy Crickets.
Oh, we're doing this on here because we can't go. I got photos that I can show them.
Do you? Because you better not. You better not. See, you're being dirty now.
Say one more thing. Oh, I have it full screen right now. Say one more thing. I'm just gonna put myself here. Say one more thing, and I'll turn this whole thing off.
Let me get back to what the rest of it.
Amen.
Oh my God. Okay, so Ashley asked Skylar to go back to get the massages, or actually, and Skylar go back to get the massages. Mm-hmm. First, Karen and Mia catch up about Karen's party, right. And she tells Mia she was a little concerned about her and Wendy. Right. Mia calls Wendy to the carpet to address the issue because Wendy's here. Come on, Wendy. They talk about the hands in the face comment. Mm-hmm. Candiace tells her that it may come off as threatening, and Wendy lets Mia know.
In this group, it may come off as threatening.
Well, no, I think that in all the black groups, because even Porsha and even on Basketball, Tanya said it. So this is not just this group.
Well, I talk with my hands, and I feel like a lot of
I talk my hands too.
Let me see.
I'm doing it now, and I'm even doing it on purpose. I thought my hands too, so I understood that. But also, you remember when Porsha and Cynthia fought? It was because of Cynthia talking with her hands. So it made sense to me. Why'd my phone go out so fast? Okay. So Wendy lets Mia know that no, you're not trying. Wait. So they talk about the hands and the face comment. Candiace tells her that it can come off as threatening, and Wendy lets Mia know not to try her again. Mia lets Wendy know she talks with her hands, and she's actually talking with her hands at that moment. Wendy asked her not to do it. My question was: Is that fair? If Mia actually really talks with her hand, like I'm doing it now. If Mia really talks with her hand, is that fair for her to ask her to do that?
So I think that I have to put the onus back on maybe the chat. I don't want to put it on you. I talk with my hands, and you've seen me talk. Yeah. But there are people who want to fight me because I talk like this, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to make them feel a type of way. But there are black people who are like, watch those hands, and it's like, wait a second.
Queen Mermaid, that's not true. I literally I'm doing I can't even stop now. I literally I talk my hands all the time. Like people thought that's how people thought I found out that they thought I was gay because of my hands. Because I always talk my hands like I can't even I'm trying to stop it now. Right. I can't stop. I really can't stop it. Like it's something that's very natural to me.
Yeah. So I can't say
I understood that.
Yeah, I don't want to say I understand it because people talk so many different ways. Mm-hmm. And people communicate and express themselves in so many different ways. I can tell when someone's threatening me and when someone's just communicating. Everybody doesn't have that discernment. And people like Monique, sorry, in my opinion, don't have that discernment. So I can't pick a side in this.
Well, we're not flicking. When we're talking about our hands, we're not flicking hair. We're not doing that.
I'm
so
sleep.
That's not talking about your hands.
Oh, you gonna drag me? You gonna drag me now? That's what I'm saying.
If I'm sleeping, then I'm walking towards you to the point where I can touch you. That's different. But me actually doing all of this and saying, I don't understand this, and I don't want to do this.
Candiace, Mia would have got beaten up too because
no.
Monique,
because Mia never touched anyone.
Because Mia would have said, just like, because Candiace would never have said that to Monique.
Even
when my
Mia
hands are on your face, what are you gonna do about it?
Even when Mia said, I'm doing this, but what are you gonna do about it? She never touched Wendy.
Do you think
Matter of
that?
fact,
Do you think that Monique? Y'all put in the comments 1 or 2, yes or no. If Mia would have said to Monique, "Well, my hands are in your face.
No,
what are you gonna do about it?"
Because she never touched her. And also, you have to realize this: when she did it, she said she explained that I talk with my hands. Cynthia Bailey does this all the time.
You're a revisionist historian. You are.
No.
Monique has been very vocal on the fact that people who are with their hands, she don't like that.
So it's Tammy Roman.
Yeah, but we're not on Basketball Wives. We're talking about this show right now.
So
do y'all think y'all put in the comments yes or no, 1 or 2, if Mia had been talking to Monique and Monique was like, "Get your hands on my face," and Mia said, "Well, my hands are in your face. What are you gonna do about it?" Do you think that Mia deserves to get beat up? Because y'all said, well, Candiace said, "Oh, what you gonna do? You gonna drag me?" Mia's also saying, "Well, my hands are in your face."
No, she said,
"What are you gonna do about it?"
We got 1, 2.
Yeah, my hands are. Mia said, "Well, my hands are in your face. What are you gonna do about it?" Did she not say that? Are you saying that Mia did not say
that?
So, and that's what Candiace said. What are you gonna do? You gonna drag me? And then Mia said, "What are you gonna do? My hands are in your face. What are you gonna do?"
So what's the 2 for? Is that for they would have fought or no?
So 1 is a yes and 2 was a no.
No, I don't think that it would have been because she never.
So
touched
you think
her.
You think that Monique would?
She never
kept it going.
Wendy. She never touched Wendy.
Okay.
So I don't think that Monique was mad.
I'm asking if
when Candiace was doing all of this in her face during that altercation, she never touched her. It wasn't until she did the hair flick that they had the altercation.
Okay.
So I don't think that would have been the case.
I hear you. I feel like Monique, if we're gonna go with
twos, there's a lot of twos coming in.
First of all, because you skipped the people who agreed with me.
No, because I didn't see numbers. I saw the numbers. I see numbers. I saw comments. Monique and Candiace had bad blood already. I see a yes, but I don't know what the yes.
Right before that, Busy's the lawyer. W not gonna win. Somebody right after that said that's right.
But you asked for numbers, so I'm looking for the numbers. I didn't see what.
So I said yes or no, 1 or 2. Do you think that if Mia was not was Candiace and Monique was like, "Get your hands on my face," and Mia said, "Well, my hands are in your face. What are you gonna do about it?" Do you think that then Monique would have dragged her and would have been okay? I don't think she would have. I think she would have. And would have been okay with dragging her because y'all saying that, "Oh, it's too much. Don't be putting your hands in." But now we're giving leeway and saying, "Well, now she's expressive."
No, because when she did this, she actually said, "No." Because Mia actually said, "I talk with my hands." So why would
Candiace said the same thing?
No, she didn't. Show me this. I
can. I got you.
You keep on saying that we're gonna go back and watch these episodes. It hasn't happened.
We don't live in the same city. We can.
There's an app we can go back and do with it. All you let me know is when you want to do it. We can do this.
Then let's do it.
But it's never happened. I don't think that's true. I think that the reason why they fought was because of the hair flick. Okay. It wasn't because of anything else.
Oh, Deborah said, I heard it. Can Busy leave so Deb can get through this recap?
Who said that?
The last person. I'm leaving, Deborah.
I don't want Busy to leave.
Well, no, I like to make fun of myself. It's okay. I'm leaving, Deborah. I'm out of here. Go ahead.
I want to know what you leave. Okay, so let's move. Now I gotta wait for him to come back to finish the recap.
Go on without me.
All right, are you back now?
I'm Zen Win.
Okay, Zen Win. Okay. So Mia doesn't have time for the small-minded people, and Wendy dismisses her after she dismissed herself. Gizelle tells Wendy she doesn't mind people going hard, but let the other person talk.
Yeah, they had to say something at least.
I was a little shocked about this. I kind of like Gizelle in this moment. Wendy is confused why Gizelle is taking up for Mia when the original reason why they were fighting is because of Gizelle. How do you feel about that?
So it's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
I agree with Gizelle. We're trying to make a TV show here, girl. You gotta let the other people talk so that we can have an honorable disagreement. I agree with Wendy when she's like, "Bitch, I'm disagreeing with her for you."
Yeah.
So what's the problem? I got time today. TikTok.
Her reads were like, I don't know who gave her the reads.
They were late.
But they didn't teach her how to actually deliver them.
Oh, you know how to deliver? Read me real quick.
And I know that it was.
You're not reading me. Go ahead.
I read you last week when I told them to double back around with your age, so we know I know how to read. But I feel like
you didn't say nothing about you being 40 something.
Because I'm not 40 something, so I don't have to read you for something that I'm not already not.
Well, the people didn't say that in the comments.
Well, what I can read you for is that you're not 30. And that's all that it is. See how I did that?
True.
And it was very.
But I'm closer to 30.
I'm
closer to 30 than I am to your age to 40. Maybe. Not speechless like Beyonce. Y'all say
but what I can also say is that if I got a haircut, that I would look the same age as you are. So we're good. I don't mind that.
Well, you got to find your barber first. So you ready to go?
Listen, the next time we do this live, I'm gonna have a full haircut. So then when people see it, we'll take a vote. Do we look the same age? Do I look younger? We'll do that.
Okay, so the next time you will have a haircut.
I will absolutely have one.
You know what? And I promise to not have one, and we'll see what age we both look alike.
And we're going to understand the fact that you look
years apart for sure. You look like you started off bartending and started dancing.
I'm 25. You're going to look like you're my age. So
I don't think anybody. I think people think that you are 20 years from high school. Okay, removed. For sure.
I think that people think that you are 20 years before Christ. So we're good. It doesn't matter.
Wow. They think I am Christ and you are blessed. Yes.
Actually,
blessed.
When I talk to you and I say, oh God, you say yes. So
I sure
maybe
do.
You are. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing. But it shows your age.
That was a good one.
And that was a read. And Wendy, just tune into the show. We will show you how to read.
That was a good one.
So a scholar brings up that they said that
Karen, that techie bitch. Let me tell you something about her. When she was like, well, because Karen said, well, when you drop the baby, girl, pop, we can go out. Let's have a fireball night. Here go a scholar. Well,
she actually came at the right time.
They said,
I thought that was for Wendy.
No, she said. Well, they said. Because her hair was on. A scholar said. Well, they said that you drink too much. Who said that? Who said that?
Karen was very classy.
Robyn said that you drink too much.
Now, is there a problem? Let me ask you this.
But she in a production flashback to her calling somebody else a drunk.
Who? To Karen?
Yes.
Who did she call a drunk?
Gizelle.
Because did Gizelle call her drunk like last week?
No.
She said, I'm going to expose you being an alcoholic.
It was the same conversation.
I'm going to expose you being an alcoholic. She said that last week. So why would production not do that? If she wants to be exposed in Karen as an alcoholic, why would she not be able to do that?
I'm going to say this to you, and I want you to hear me while I say it. Open up.
I'm listening.
Open up. If I say to you,
give me 1 second.
Okay. If I say to someone that it's inappropriate to say that to someone, but then they say that to someone, why then should I feel as if it's inappropriate? You can't, you know how people say you got to lead by example. You can't be like, don't call nobody no F word in the gay community, you know, and then you call other people F words. Who should I be taking the example from?
But Gizelle did it in a confessional, right?
No.
She did it to Karen. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to make excuses for Karen.
I know.
Okay.
The accuracy.
I can ride with that. But I feel like Gizelle and Robyn are on this mission to make Karen an alcoholic.
I have watched
what they did with Monique.
First of all, Monique drove into a tree, and then we watched Karen downstairs saying, another shot. Yeah, I need my deposit.
So we've never seen Karen, we never seen Gizelle or Robyn drunk.
I'm not sure if we have.
We have.
Show me the scene.
Every scene that they're in when Karen is drinking, they're drinking.
Yeah, but drunk.
Even when Gizelle is on that
we said drunk.
Room, even when Giselle's on that chat room, she's drunk because she says
we said drunk.
Doesn't make any sense.
We said drunk.
Okay. So let's rewind it back.
Are you outside of a motorcycle rally?
I live in the hood. So yes, it happens. But let's talk about this. So Gizelle is able to drink and not show that she's drunk.
Sure.
But Karen is a 50-year-old lady who has a 70-year-old husband who has been through a lot of things in life, and she's not allowed to get drunk with her friends.
Sure. Ashley said it was a party of one. It wasn't with her friends.
It doesn't matter if it's a party of one. Sometimes that's all it needs to be.
Okay.
But guess what? She calls the people who she thinks are her friends, and now they're making fun of her.
So then I guess we're
good.
So
are we shaming her for this?
Nope. I think everything's fine.
Because what if she went out and got drunk and then went into the streets and got drunk and drove?
And she would have drove into a tree like Monique.
But she doesn't. She calls the people that she thinks is her friends.
She does.
So is that a problem? Is that a problem?
Nope.
Is that a problem?
I think she's doing everything right.
Is that a problem?
Nope.
So why was that a topic?
Who knows?
I feel like Gizelle and Robyn are trying to reach so much for something to talk about because they have nothing else besides Gizelle talking about Jamal, who we already knew last season didn't want her. Now I can't even go for Robyn because I sympathize with Robyn, so I can't even do that. Right. I know she's had a very boring storyline according to the viewers, but I actually sympathize with her with what's going on right now. But I also feel like Robyn needs to detach herself from Gizelle.
Agreed.
And become a human being for just one season.
You better humanize yourself.
Yeah, she needs to. Because I honestly think that Robyn will be a really entertaining person.
Agreed.
Outside of Gizelle.
Agreed.
And I feel like her telling a scholar that wasn't okay.
Right.
Because what if she would have said, well, what if when they had the conversation with Mia, well, she's trying to date a man who doesn't want her. How would y'all look at her?
Very tacky.
Extremely tacky.
Right.
But she had enough class to say, get to know this woman yourself.
Exactly.
Why couldn't Robyn do that?
Who knows?
Because she's tacky.
Very.
And the tackiness is real.
Amen.
So was at the end of the episode? Let me see if that's the last thing that I had.
I think we should end it.
Oh, the last part is this. No, there's one more part. Mm-hmm. Mia, was she a stripper or was she an escort?
What do you think?
I feel like she was whatever the fuck she said she wanted to be. I didn't mean to cuss.
I agree.
But I don't think that it was important. I feel like they zeroed in on this for no reason. And whatever it was, she didn't want to really talk about it because she does have children. She at this point has grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this could have been so not a part of the show. And I feel like it was very tacky.
Agreed.
I feel like you're not telling me the truth. Okay. So, is that it?
I think so.
All right. Well, listen, let me take myself off of here. Tell them where they go.
If y'all want to know more about me and everything that's going on.
Never mind. Let me remove you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Mia was not a stripper. She was a stripper. She was not an escort. And escorts don't always have to have sex with you. I've been an escort before, and you do not have to have sex with the people that you're escorting to something.
I wanted to hear that.
You know my business.
So now tell them where they can.
You can find me at Busy Blue, no space, no E on YouTube and on Instagram and on Twitch. You can find me on Busy Blue, the Busy Blue on Facebook. You don't want to go there. Bring me back. Come on.
Oh, I thought there was more. I didn't know.
If you want to see me strip, you can go to my OnlyFans, Busy Blue.
And if you want to read our text messages, you can just hit me up on the inbox. But
I can show you one of the photos from our text messages right now.
No, don't do that.
Are you sure?
I told you. I don't know why you took that. I will All right, guys. So if you are new to my channel, again, I thank you guys for coming over again. Please subscribe to my tribe. Go ahead, step on my side and hit subscribe. Also, turn on notifications so you get notified every time I'm posting a video. And I'm on YouTube decides to do it. Like the video. If you are joining late, comment in the comment section because I'll read the comments and I always respond to the comments. Also, make sure you guys check out my podcast channel, Affairs of the Heart. We go live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's the information for that. And also, are we going to go live from your page next week?
Yes.
Your channel? Okay, so next week we're going to go live from Busy's page channel. Keeps that page. Channel for the review of. Oh, that sounds so much. So I'll do all the work. We're going to go live from Busy's page, our channel next week for that. Or do Monday at 7 o'clock again?
Sure.
Okay, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Busy channel.
I'm just watching. Y'all, if y'all watch Big Brother, Xavier put his pants down.
But can you tell them how they can get busy?
Log us out.
You know I kind of love this part when they get busy too. All right, so we're gonna leave out of this channel today. I love you guys. I'm doing some stuff tomorrow, so stay tuned, and we will see you